At a first glance, Blot doesn't really seem like anything super special. Sure, his ability is neat, but his absolutely terrible extraction stats honestly make it so I don't really think he's a good toon. Or at least I didn't. So today I decided to test, is he really a bad toon or is he actually pretty useful? Well, in this video, you are going to find out. Now, I decided that it was probably best to join a run with teammates, mostly because solos with this guy are going to be an absolute nightmare because if you're picking a toon to solo with, sure they don't necessarily need to have perfect extraction stats. That's my favorite solo toon, Louis. Louis doesn't really have anything super special, but they need to be something better than these. So, yeah. Yeah. I decided, let's hop into a run with other people. So, for trinkets, I decided on V's remote and ghost snakes in a can. V's remote allows you to help out the team by getting a couple machines done. Um, you know, and not having to sit through them with extraction stuff like these. And Ghost Snakes in a Can allows you to place decoys more often. And the 10 tape requirements, yeah, honestly, the 10 tape requirement is so little, it barely matters. Just. So, on floor 1, nothing interesting happens. Okay, moving on. On floor 2, we see our first use for Blot's decoys. This is not really a great use. It's honestly more so just a waste of 10 tapes. But if you get seen by Twisted and just generally want to get them to a machine without losing them first, you can simply place a decoy, then run to the machine. This is honestly kind of useful if you have Vmote, so you can get to the machines first before Vmote's requirements becomes like not met, I guess. I don't know how to word that. But yeah, that's not a great use for the decoy, but we will see better ones soon. On floor 3, nothing happens again. On floor 4, also nothing happens. Okay, can we get something interesting, please? Well, on floor 5, we get our second use for decoys. This time it's to stun Twisteds to help someone get into the elevator safely. In this case, I use it on Twisted Toodles, so Sprout can get into the elevator without having to deal with Twisted Toodles' extreme speed and panic mode. On floor 6, we see one other use, and this is to help yourself get to the elevator if you run out of stamina. Now, and yes, I know you don't commonly run out of stamina on a toon with 5 stars of it, but if you do, you can use this and get to the elevator safely. On floor 7, we get a band-aid in the shop alongside a bottle of pop. And yeah, that's just generally a really good shop. Nothing else interesting on the actual floor though. On floor 8, I decided to try staying near Glisten when panic mode started. This is because I figured that stunning him would be incredibly helpful because of his extreme speed in panic mode. And whilst, yes, I think Blot does definitely make a great Glisten babysitter, in this case, he just sort of ran off before I could place a decoy. So yeah, I ended up just using the decoy on Twisted Yatta. On floor 9, Shelly dies. Yeah, nothing else, really. On floor 10, Sprout dies because he runs out of the elevator. Can people please stop doing this? It's really annoying. On floor 11, okay, nothing interesting again. I promise this is the last boring floor. On floor 12, it seemed like another nothing floor at first, but then, yeah. I saw this guy. So, yeah. Honestly, Pebble is pretty weak to Blot's decoys. And this is mostly because, even though he has super fast chase speed, his wandering speed is so slow that if you just stun him, you can safely get away. And there's like no chance he wanders back towards you, or at least you can sort of just like you can just walk away if he starts wandering towards you. So yeah. On floor 13, we get Twisted Astro, plus a medkit in the shop. On floor 14, we get Twisted Astro again, this time in a blackout. And I get seen by this guy every 2 seconds. It was so insanely annoying. And on floor 15, everyone is dead, so I decide to give up because I'm not soloing with this guy, and honestly, I didn't really have that many useful items and probably would have died in like a couple kills anyway. So, how good actually is Blot? I would personally say he is nothing special. He's not bad. Definitely not bad, like, by any means. But he's certainly nothing great. His decoy can be very helpful for your teammates, but in general, I'd say if you really want to help teammates, just go with Tisha or Astro, or like Sprout or something. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed watching. See you in the next one. Good. Bye.